Join me as I tackle the most common JavaScript mistakes that I bet you're making too, and let's see if I can fix them all. As a developer, I'm sure you've spent hours debugging code, only to realize it was a simple mistake that could have been avoided. I've been there too. Even seasoned developers can fall into traps that hinder their coding efficiency. It's easy to get caught up in the excitement of building a new project, but taking a step back to assess our coding habits is crucial. The central challenge is avoiding common JavaScript mistakes that can lead to bugs and inefficient code. These mistakes can creep into our code bases and cause problems down the line. One of the biggest hurdles is staying vigilant and aware of the pitfalls that can trip us up. So, what are these mistakes, and how can we avoid them? Another issue is that JavaScript is a dynamic language, which means it's easy to make mistakes that wouldn't be caught until runtime. This can lead to frustrating debugging sessions and wasted time. To make matters worse, some mistakes can be so subtle that even experienced developers might not catch them right away. So, how do we overcome these challenges? By being aware of the most common mistakes. Let's dive into a few of them. One of the most common mistakes is the improper use of this. Many developers struggle with understanding the context of this, which can lead to unexpected behavior. For example, when using this inside a callback function, it can refer to the global object instead of the intended context. Another mistake is misunderstanding closures. Closures can be a powerful tool, but they can also be tricky to grasp. A closure is a function that has access to its outer scope's variables, even when the outer function has returned. This can lead to some unexpected behavior if not handled correctly. Failing to declare variables with let or const is another mistake that can cause issues. When variables are declared with var, they can be hoisted to the top of their scope, which can lead to bugs that are hard to track down. The confusion between null and undefined is probably one of the most critical mistakes you can make in JavaScript. While they may seem similar, they have different meanings. Null represents the absence of any object value, whereas undefined represents an uninitialized variable. Understanding the difference between these two is crucial to writing robust code. This distinction matters because it can affect how your code behaves. For instance, when checking for the existence of a variable, using equals to check for undefined is not enough. You also need to check for null. In addition, using equals instead of equals can lead to unexpected behavior due to type coercion. So, what's the takeaway from all this? Being aware of these common mistakes is key to improving your coding practices. If you've had your own share of JavaScript struggles, I'd love to hear about them in the comments.